What's going on, guys? This is Keaton with Hook'em Rolls, and today's video is going to be me rearranging the snake room again. Okay, so I kind of it's not gonna be the whole video, obviously. There's a few updates I want to show you guys. Some pairings that are really exciting. As you see, there's some new labels. I'm kind of going with a different color label. As you saw previously, we locked this pastel clown girl up with the male yellow belly spot nose stranger het clown paw set monsoon boy, and confirmed a lock there. And then we have a few more cool locks here. We're gonna check this girl just to see if they're done yet. So we have a super pastel Phantom Mojave Wookiee Pinstripe het puzzle female, and she has been locked, and it looks like they are still locked up. So I'm gonna leave them alone. She's locked up to the pastel Cypress Stranger het puzzle boy, and they've been locked up for over 24 hours now. So that's a really cool pairing in the puzzle project. If you guys know, we have this whole rack really right here is all puzzle, but we have a pretty cool puzzle project going on here. So if you guys are interested in puzzle, make sure you hit that like button on this video, and then go ahead and click that subscribe button as well, and stay notified when we post, because we're gonna have lots and lots of cool egg cutting videos, hopefully, snake god willing, here soon, as the season kind of comes to an end, I guess you could say, and then starts up again. Really, we're not expecting anything super soon. Haven't had any females ovulate for the 2024 season yet. Really, technically, this isn't started the season for us yet, really. I mean, we've started a few pairings, but, girls are still kind of eating really heavily that laid last year, and then some of these younger girls are starting to slowly develop follicles. So we're not expecting anything, honestly. I'm going to say until probably January here, as far as eggs drop. We may have a few females that will drop around January. Other than that, we're not expecting too much. We have another cool pairing. Let me see. Right here. I don't know if they're locked up yet or not. We have a special het monsoon girl. Yep, they are locked up. That's awesome. I'm gonna just slowly slide that back. That is freaking awesome right there, guys. Okay, so you witnessed what could be one of the coolest locks of the year, honestly. So right here she's labeled as normal because I just forgot to label her correctly whenever I got her here a year ago now or whatever. But she is a special het monsoon, 100% het monsoon, and she is being paired to the new male that we picked up from Kevin, which is the normal double het monsoon clown male. So pretty cool there. That's a huge lock. If you guys are interested in monsoon, so hit that like button again, subscribe, lots of cool stuff coming, egg cutting videos. Now that I have Wi-Fi set up over here, the Starlink, I can do kind of some YouTube live stuff, some Instagram live stuff on the egg cuttings. When we launch the Patreon, obviously Patreon members will be getting full access to all that first, but we're going to try to work it into where everybody gets, some cool access. And then also what opens the doors with the Wi-Fi stuff as far as the egg cutting. As you guys know, Jonathan and I, partners now, basically it's a partnership now. Okay, honestly, that's what it is. And he never could actually be involved with the egg cuttings because down here in the metal building had no cell service. So we could not, I couldn't actually get a FaceTime video. I had to call him. And then, he wants to know too. We're both like super amped up on some of these clutches. So now that the Wi-Fi is here, I can set the phone up in this tripod right here and, FaceTime him. And then as soon as we get the Osmo 3 from DJI, I can set that up over in this corner somewhere, like over here on the tripod that it has, and record a YouTube video, and things like that, different videos for Patreon. So it's going to be awesome to have his reaction. So there's basically going to be two people at least on every egg cutting. And then we may even do some Instagram lives and some YouTube lives with other guys, who may have some egg cuttings at the same time. Maybe we can kind of schedule an egg cutting video where, whoever joins up gets to see, two egg cuttings in one video type thing. So lots of cool stuff there. That lock is huge. For us on the Monsoon project, picking up that normal double het monsoon clown male, the adult, he's been slamming food. He was like 1,100, 1,200 grams when he came here from Kevin's house, and I weighed him the other day, and he's like almost 1,900. Just absolutely a monster on the food. So that's not what the video is about, but I do want to show you guys that. And then this girl's been hunkered down on the cold side, so that's really good there. as you guys saw in the previous videos, she locked up with the Pastel Cypress Stranger Het Puzzle Boy that I showed you, that he's locked up here. He's been doing work. He locked up with her, I think 2 weeks ago now, a week and a half ago. You know, so he had his time. He had almost a week in his tub to chill, offered food. And then obviously this girl was showing, I think she was like 15 to 17 millimeter follicles. You know, she laid last year, so I know she should have a good chance of going. She's put on more size than she was last year. So, I mean, that's just super, super pumped right there. You know, I mean, that crazy puzzle clutch right there, I don't even know. You have Super Pastel could be an option. You've got Phantom. You've got Mojave. You got Wookie. You got Pinstripe. You have Stranger, and you have Cypress. So you have all those genes shoved in there, and then the chance of hitting the visual puzzle in there, which is crazy. You know, and then obviously the Cinnamon Het Puzzle Girl laid for us last year, but she went to the GHI Het Puzzle Boy, unfortunately. But now she's only getting paired to the Stranger, and she locked for over, I think it was over 24 hours, like almost 36 hours to that Stranger, the Cinnamon Girl did. And she's been slamming food. Actually, she's getting fed again tonight. And yeah, so I'm super pumped about that. So just crazy stuff. I mean, this is literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairings so far. And it's already a crazy year, you know, because the male, the Pastel Cypress Stranger Het Puzzle male wasn't ready to breed last season. You know, we threw him in with a couple girls late, but the GHI took it all because really, you know, he was probably dry locking a few times, didn't have any viable sperm because he was a little bit smaller, a younger male. But this year, man, he's been killing it, dude. I mean, killing it. Like, he's having, you know, before he would lock a girl for 2 or 3 hours maybe, you know, and I would come back in there and he'd be unlocked, you know, and I'd throw him out of the tub. This year, I mean, he's been locked up for over 24 hours for the first 2 locks of the season, the Cinnamon Girl and that crazy Combo Girl. So that's freaking cool. That's awesome because that means that, you know, he's ready to breed. He's, you know, able to, you know, he's 980 grams or something like that before I threw him in that tub. So, I mean, he's a big boy, you know. So it's really awesome there, guys. Super pumped. Another girl that we have going that you saw lock up, this Hypo Het Clown Girl. Really, really beautiful girl. Picked her up from Kyle at Royal Ambassador Reptiles. As soon as I picked her up, he let, as you guys know, you know, he took last season off for her, so he didn't pair her last season. As soon as she came here, got 3 meals, 2 or 3 meals in her, and then she hunkered down the cold side, and she's like 20 plus millimeters now, and she locked with the with this male because the Stranger wasn't locking then, of course, and I wanted to get a lock on her. So that's a Pastel Super GHI Chocolate Het Clown. He is available, like I said, listed on Morph Market at $1,100, shipped. If you're local to Texas and you want to meet up, I can do $950. You know, that's the cheapest I can go for him, but he has locked up with this girl. So, you know, either way, even if I can't get the Stranger another lock on her before she goes, I mean, I'd be super happy with the GHI Chocolate Clown Het Hypo all day long. So that being said, I could talk about this all day long. You guys know I could talk about snakes hours and hours and hours. You know, I mean, if you're Jonathan or Delonte, you know, I can sit on the phone and talk hours about snakes, guys. I mean, I can talk pairings, I can talk future. You know, I can talk spending what kind of money I want to spend for the next project, even though if it's a year out, I don't mind doing anything snakes or reptile related, rodent related. I'm all on board with it. It's just so, you know, awesome to have this audience and growing this, you know, to kind of show you guys this whole journey. So that being said, I want to mention, I think I've got some racks locked down. I'm pretty sure I've got some racks locked down. You know, for July of next year. I'm pretty sure we're going to go with a good buddy over in the other side of Texas, Walker Texas Ranger Reptiles. He is actually going to be selling all of his Freedom Breeders. So I think he's got a 70 series, a 40 series, and then 2, I want to say 10 series. I'm not familiar with the Freedom Breeder sizing. And then he's got also 1 other rack. So 5 racks total, and we worked out a deal. You know, I think it's a fair deal for both sides. I'm going to pick up all 5 racks. And then obviously I think I'm going to have to order another 70 series rack for Freedom Breeder because, you know, really all these are going to be going, guys. Regardless who buys these, I have a few people interested, but I'm going to sell, I think I'm going to sell both of these 5540s. These are 2 separate racks. They're just put together. 3 70 series. So, you know, 70 series tubs, 3 of these. So there's 30 tubs total here. I'm going to keep this little VE rack for a quarantine room. I'm going to sell this rack right here, which is basically a combo rack. So it fits those kind of tubs and also the big ones. And then I'm going to go ahead and list this hatchling rack as well. And this combo. So this is 2 racks put together just like over there. And it has some really cool tubs. Like you got a really hatchling style tub. You have like a, I guess you could say, semi-hatchling subadult size. And then you jump up here to your, you know, I guess subadult, technically adult. Like, I mean, you can put, you know, 1,000, I don't know, 1,500 gram snake in there, no problem. So that being said, I'm going to be listing all those. So if you're interested in that, reach out. I do have a few people that are in line, but I'm not opposed. One thing I've learned is you got to have multiple people, multiple things set up, because sometimes people either, you know, can't afford it when the time comes, something comes up, or, you know, they'll just ghost you. And like I said, I'm going to have these gone by July. I paid a little over $7K for all these racks for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I like a little over $7K for all these racks. They're custom made by a good buddy, Mike from Maze Exotics in Florida. He's a rack builder. Just started producing some really crazy displays and stuff. He's amazing. They're all really quality material, really well done, super sturdy racks. They are all going to come with a VE thermostats as well. So every VE thermostat you see here, there's a 200, 200, 200, and 200. And then there's a 100, 100 here, and then a 200 here. That's going to come with all that. All the heat tape's going to be included. Everything you see ready to plug and play is going to be included. I would prefer to sell everything as a package deal, and whoever buys it at the end of the day is going to get a super great deal. I'm not going to mention a price right now, but I have a price in mind, and it's going to be a steal because I paid $7K for these plus shipping, and I mean, basically going to be getting more than half off. So if you're interested, reach out on Instagram at Hook'em Royals, or just comment on the video. You know, comments always help the video and helps the algorithm. And yeah, super excited there. So that being said, what we're going to do today, all these racks, they are going to be going not in this corner. I'm going to leave all this. I like this setup right here. I like this corner. We're going to take the 370 series and the two 5540s along with this ARS 70 series rack, and we're going to put it on this back wall. Some of you may be asking why. Right now in the setup we have, mini split, obviously. Well, the problem is that this mini split, it's going to blow all the air this way, you know, which is directly facing these racks when you look at it. The problem is you know, depending on the speed, this will go up and down, but it's still going to shoot it this way. So when you come over here and you open these tubs, I water and check these tubs about 3 to 4 times a week. I'm in here all the time. I'm in here before work, after work, and on the weekends, doing stuff, fiddling, talking about pairings, just like I talked about before. Could talk all day about it. Anyway, let's just say you walk over here and you pull open this tub, even just this tub right here. It's not direct line, so as you see, it's not a direct shot, but it's still pretty close. I filled this tub up right, or this, I guess you could say, gosh, I went mind blank. I filled this water up, as you see, yesterday. So that water was all the way up almost to the top. I like to fill mine up to the top because, you know, we use well water here. I have an abundance of it, you know, and they seem to really drink the crap out of it. And on top of that, you know, the air evaporates it. So look over here. You know, that was filled up yesterday. Almost gone. These snakes don't drink that much water, guys. Right here. Look at that. There's nothing. There's literally nothing in there. And that's nothing. It was filled up all the way to here yesterday. And you know why? Because of this right here. Evaporation. It evaporates. Evaporation, I don't even know if that's a word. But it evaporates from all of this wind being produced, or I guess air being produced from this mini split. It just blows directly here. And of course, with these racks, I had to drill some tubs because in the summertime, Texas gets really humid. And if I don't drill holes, you know, the whole rack is completely like over 100% humidity, if that's even possible. It's just too much for the snakes, you know. So that being said, I had to drill holes here. Well, of course, drill holes, and as you see again here, hardly any water, and it's been one day. So I don't like that, because if I'm ever gone on vacation, I'm a one-man show here. You know, now that we have the camera set up, all the different alerts and everything, if something goes on, I have people I trust I can call. But I don't have people that know the snakes enough to be able to come in here and check waters, feed, and do all that. So I'm a one-man show, like I said, and if I'm gone for multiple days, you know, sometimes, let's be honest, we want to go on a vacation. You know, and vacation, you're usually gone anywhere between 3 to, 10 days, let's say. And if I'm gone 10 days, these snakes are not going to have water for probably 7 of those 10 days, which I don't like that. Now, snakes can be fine. I mean, these snakes can go probably weeks without water and be fine. But if you guys have learned anything over watching these videos, these snakes are my life. You know, I mean, I love these snakes. I want to treat these snakes just like I want to be treated if I was a snake. You know, I don't want to be mistreated and not have water, not have food, you know, and a regular schedule and things like that. So that being said, I want to have everything to be perfect. And in this setup, you know, technically it's not going to be perfect. I mean, you know, we have some cheap carpet from Home Depot, which we're going to be upgrading. But like I said, I don't want to do all this stuff in here that's super expensive. Like this flooring, just to put the like a cheap vinyl flooring in here is almost $800. So I don't even want to do that, you know, because I want to be somewhere else next year with a better facility. So that being said, this, like literally just moving these racks over here and then over here is going to completely solve this issue. And as you guys see, it's still a good temperature over here. Like, yeah, the fan's not blowing, but there's no heat coming out here right now either, because it kind of warmed up today. You know, 81 degrees in this corner, 76 degrees in this corner, 77 degrees in this corner, you know, so it's fine. It's not like it's 50 degrees over in this corner right here. So that being said, we are going to move everything from here over to here. There's actually double the outlets because there's a 4-prong here and a 4-prong here. And, you know, we don't have to have all this stuff plugged in here. We can plug it over here. And I'm going to move this Wi-Fi unit all the way over here so I get better signal throughout the shop. So that way when I'm in the shop cleaning tubs and whatnot, I can listen to music and, you know, Spotify. And then also I'm going to put a few outdoor cameras, and I don't think the Wi-Fi being this close to the window is going to actually reach. So that being said, guys, I will get back to you next clip over. I'm going to try to quit talking now, and I'll show you the finished product. All right, guys. Whew. I've been at this for about 3 hours. Okay. All right. New, almost completely new. We're still going to be working on a few things. Snake room. All right. So right off the bat, went ahead, obviously, moved every rack like I talked about in the previous clip away. The reason it looks kind of stupid right now is because we have all this, you know, this perlite. We also have all the ultrasound stuff on the ground, and then we just have the Starlink set up here. So I wanted to move this Starlink from over there because it really doesn't reach the rest of the shop. But now that it's over here, it reaches the entire shop, which is pretty cool. So the entire shop's got really good Wi-Fi signal. So if I do want to, you know, have something else out here that runs Wi-Fi or, you know, different cameras and whatnot, I can use it. And then what I'm going to do here, while this stuff is just sitting here, is I have like I said in previous video, Brent made me 2 of these. So he made me one of these that I was going to keep in here for my cleaning cart because it has really good casters. So literally I can just push it wherever and clean. So, you know, even with moving here, push it up against there, I've got a good lane right here that I can pull tubs, clean on this side, and then literally get on the other side, pull it this way, and boom, I can pull tubs here, clean here. You know, so this is basically the cleaning cart. It's got all the cleaning supplies on it. Got the tripod, you know, in case I want to record. You know, water. That camera is going to be moving, but it's almost dropped that. But it's got all the cleaning supplies. You know, all the incubator stuff, just everything that's going to be needed in this cart. So this cart will kind of stay in the center right here. As you see, nothing changed, you know, from here on. You know, just going to be that. But I did end up. So I'll move this cart down. I moved the incubator right here. Like I said before, we are going to be getting rid of this incubator. Not getting rid of it, I mean, we're going to be buying one of the hot box incubators this next season, I'm pretty sure. But this incubator will probably end up either over in one of these corners or in another room up at the house. So we did move the 5540 over here. So right now it kind of looks janky because it's got this cord, but I got my electrician coming back by, and he's going to move this receptacle or these receptacles over back behind there. So you're not going to see any of this. Basically, all three, so 1, 2, 3, 4 racks are powered by a 4-way receptacle on the back side. And then I'll have 4 more back there behind this, which will power this, and then the camera, if I keep the camera there. Which I may not. I actually may move the camera over here facing the door, because that's really all I care about. But that being said, this will not be here. So this will be a complete clean wall. And then over here, as you see right now, with these old racks, we have the 70 series set up. So, yeah. I mean, I like this a lot better because it's basically like a, you know, like a channel, I guess you could say, for the snakes. And then obviously have the tank over here. I'm going to be moving this, as you see from this corner. It's pretty crooked. So it's really heavy right now, but I'm going to try to get somebody in here to help me. We're going to try to scoot this side and this side up to maybe right in here so it doesn't sit back so far. So like right in here, give me a little bit of room on the back side as well. And yeah, so what I'm going to do with this space right here is I'm pretty sure where these two things are sitting, I'm going to get some shelves off Amazon, some cheap ones, some shallow shelves. So, you know, like maybe from, you know, this far, and then go all the way up the side of this right here. And that'll be storage for the smaller shipping boxes, you know, just any extra stuff like paper towels, you know, Clorox wipes, you name it. Basically, that's going to be right there. So, you know, you're never going to have to worry about it, because even if you open the door, you're never going to open up the door really more than that. So all that will be back there. You know, you won't even be able to see it. And then right here, like I said, we're going to put one of these desks right here. We're going to make it our computer desk, leave our laptop plugged in here. I'm going to have all of the, what's it called? You know, electronic stuff plugged in here, everything ready to go. I'm pretty sure, looking at it, I think I may put the TV right here now and then put it on. I have a stand that you can rotate out. And then, you know, that way when you're cleaning, you can kind of see it. And it's not really necessarily right there. It's going to be kind of right there, and I'll use that receptacle that I was talking about to plug it in, and I think that may be better. It's either going to go there or it's going to go here, one of the two. So that being said, the last but not least, this corner, I have a reclining chair. It's not like one of the huge ones, but I have a reclining chair. It's an electric reclining chair that I got when I was in college for my dorm, and I've just never used it because I didn't have a place for it. Well, now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put some more shelves on this back side right here, and then this side. So, you know, maybe here to here. I'm going to do some shelving, and I'll put my big boxes and all my big stuff on this back here. And then what I'll do is I'll put my, it'll be easier to tell when the table's here, but basically the table will be here, and then I'm going to put my chair right in here. So basically when I'm in here and I just want to relax, turn on the TV, and, you know, just relax to watch some YouTube videos and kind of my man cave, I guess you could say. Basically, I'll be sitting right here and the TV will be right there. I can pull it out. Boom. I'll be relaxing. So, you know, it's a lot. It's a big move, but I think I'm using the space a lot better. I'm just putting this there. This is the Cocoa container, but it just looks better to me. And I ran out of the biggest reason I did this is because obviously in the previous clip, the evaporation issue, as far as, you know, all this air blowing directly into these tubs, and there was literally a lack of humidity and a lack of water in a tub even after a day. So I think this is going to solve my problem here. It works for now. It looks a lot better in my opinion, using all this space and basically all this space, and then all of this space will basically be personal use. You know, I'll have my, like I said, computer set up here for YouTube Lives, recording other videos, doing ultrasound. I'm gonna put my ultrasound on the bottom because this is literally the exact same thing, so I can put my ultrasound over there. And I just think it's gonna be a really good use of the space. You know, I mean, I think we're completely using the space to its absolute max potential, you know. And then, like I said, having the shelving going up and then the shelving here, I should never have to worry about, you know, not having enough room for, you know, reptile bag, just anything, you know. I mean, whole 9 yards, I should be able to store it and it actually look like it's supposed to be there. So, all right, guys, that is going to be the video. I know I ranted a lot, but I'm just so excited for all this stuff going on. You know, this is just getting better and better and better every single week here. And I'm just so pumped, guys. So I really appreciate the support on the previous videos. Like I said, I'm keeping these things long, uncut. You know, a few transitions here and there. I want this to be a channel where we just go over what we're going to go over. No cutting clips and speeding stuff up in slow motion, this, that, and the other. I want this to be a channel where you can sit back, you know, whatever the topic is, and enjoy a good long video, because that's personally how I love it. When I watch a YouTube video and it's 15-20 minutes long, I'm all for it. So that being said, guys, again, thank you so much for the recent support on the videos, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.